9, Q102 Breakfast with Aidan and Venetia. Picture this, unconditional. A little bit later on, it's always great to encourage young talent and emerging talent. Dylan Murray from Burtonport in Donegal received a fabulous award there recently in the International Magic Circle, and he's going to tell us about that. He's from Burtonport.
Yeah, this is a brilliant story because apparently he's received the same award that David Blaine, David Copperfield, and the likes of Siegfried and Roy have all got.
Up there with the big names and the big stars. So he's emerging, and he's hoping to do something in Dublin soon, and he's hoping to announce something TV-wise in the not-too-distant future, we're hearing. But we'll talk to him more about that when he comes on. He's from Burtonport. Breakfast with Aidan and Venetia.
Yeah, now this is very exciting because we love hearing about new people who are doing well, and one of those people is a guy by the name of Dylan Murray, and he joins us on the line now. Morning, Dylan.
Morning, Dylan.
Good morning. Thank you very much, and it's a pleasure to be on your show here on Q102.
Now, you have received a very special award recently, one along the same lines as Paul Daniels, David Copperfield, and David Blaine.
Wow.
Correct.
Wow. How did that happen?
Absolutely. I'm astounded myself and beyond humbled. I received a notification via email around 3 months ago from the International Magician Society that is based in New York. It's the world's largest magic society, and I had received word that I was being proposed for the Merlin Award. And normally it's an annual banquet that's held, yearly, but because of the lockdown and the pandemic, it couldn't take place this year, unfortunately. So the official presentation was held in Scotland around 4 weeks ago, so I was beyond humbled to receive it,
Yeah, because I was just looking at the list, like Siegfried and Roy are in there as well. Those are huge names.
That's right. Some of my heroes on that list, and Paul Daniels in particular, with whom was my biggest inspiration, and I suppose earliest inspiration in getting involved in magic, and to this very day he still continues to inspire me. So to be on that list is mind-blowing.
Well done, you. Who got you your first magic centre? When did you get your first magic centre?
I'll tell you, I remember it very fondly. I was around 7, 8 years old, and for Christmas, I'm sure I got loads of gifts, but there was one in particular from my Aunt Breach, and she got me the Paul Daniels magic set. And from that, as a kid, you love to explore with it and to play around and, see how things work. But it wasn't until, I suppose, really I got to maybe 15, 16 that I seen it as a real career opportunity,
Yeah, well done. You won a Derry's Got Talent.
I did. That was my first break. That was my earliest entrance into the business back in 2016. And it was my first time on stage performing. I can still recall how I felt. I was a nervous wreck. I went out there, gave it my all, and there was some great talent that was there, and I was so fortunate to be able to take the title back home to Donegal. And since that day, Aidan, I swear to God, it's gone from strength to strength.
Wonderful.
Unbelievable.
Wonderful.
Well, this is the very best of luck. What's next on the agenda? Like, when will you get to perform with people again soon?
Absolutely. That is the question on everyone's lips at the minute. I'll tell you, I've been flat out the past couple of weeks since the award, and at the moment, I can't reveal too much, but I do have my first show, which is going to be taking place in Donegal in the coming weeks. Plus, I will have an appearance on the small screen.
Good man. Wonderful.
So you've heard it here first on the Aidan and Vanetta show here on Q102.
We're looking forward to that. What's your favourite trick?
Yeah.
Favourite trick? I suppose I have a couple. It's very hard, to pick one in particular. I would kind of work in the mind reading side of things, as in predicting someone's first love, predicting a moment from their life in particular that means something to them.
Oh, nice.
I incorporate that through my storytelling and the live performances. But I will tell you that my favourite trick would be an effect called teleportation.
Right.
So that's the effect. I don't know if you've ever seen it, but it's where a magician's on stage.
Yep.
He'll vanish from the stage and reappear at the back of the room.
Yeah.
Now, I seen that, and I was just overwhelmed by it. It was outstanding.
Do you do that now, yeah?
Well, I'll tell you, Aidan, I did that at a very early age. I did that the day I was born. Would you believe it or not? I swear to God. You need to hear this. I swear.
Go on, yeah, go on.
Well, I'll tell you, my mother was in the hospital, and I swear she was in labour for about 2.5 hours. And with that, she heard a sound. She looked to the bed beside her, and I appeared out of the woman on the bed. I sure stood.
Yeah, well, if you ever do that trick where the woman's in the box and you saw them in half, I've always wanted to have a go at that.
And I'll give you the saw.
Absolutely, you can give me this.
I promise I'll wear a sparkly dress as well.
Well, look, Dylan, it's been lovely talking to you, and congratulations, and hopefully we'll see you in Dublin soonest.
Absolutely, looking forward to it, and there'll be 2 VIP tickets for yourself and Elizabeth to come and see the
That's
show.
what we like to hear. You're very
thank
kind.
you.
Thanks, Dylan. Cheers. Morning
Thanks,
to you.
Phil.
Thank you very much.
Oh, wait, Dylan Murray, he's got manners, isn't he? Really nice.
Doesn't he? Oh, one too much. And do you know what's great is it's great to see new magicians coming through.
He's the youngest ever to get that award. He's only 23. Fabulous, fabulous. You heard him from here first on Q102 Breakfast with Aidan and Venetia.